Ah, Si, just the man I wanted to see. I've been watching, like over the years, I do follow cross country a little bit, and I stand on the side on the descent, and I just think, well, there's time to be had. Why are they going, I don't want to say slow.
You're going to say slowly. Why are cross country riders so slow at downhills?
Well, it's a race, isn't it? So there's time to be had.
There is. But you've got to think about the bigger picture. So in a cross country race, you're not timed on the descent, you're timed from, well, not even timed, you're racing head to head over the whole course. So it might be that someone has just made a big effort on the climb and then they're using the descent to recover, and their bike is going to be tailored to the whole event. So it's going to be light and it's going to be, you know, set up to just be, well, like a cross country bike.
But, you know, there's multiple laps. You do that descent 5-7 times. I just can't see that why they don't, you know, use it as a strength perhaps.
Well, to be fair, there are good descenders and bad descenders, but why not give it a go? I'll lend you my bike, as long as you promise to be careful.
Okay.
And then you can
put my money where my mouth is.
Well, pretty much, yeah. But actually, to be fair, it will be interesting to see, you know, how much faster you can make that bike compared to me.
I'm sure most of you are thinking that I've dug myself a massive hole here. Well, I probably have, but these are the things I'm going to focus on. As you can see, this is vastly different to my trail bike over there and my more familiar downhill race bike. Low front end, high seat post position, skinny tyres. So basically I'm going to have to be really precise, concentrate on my key skills and really use my body English to move around on the bike and keep it hopefully in a straight line and sort of bring on the speed a little bit. Bunny hops and jumping. This will perhaps be my trump card. I can incorporate my DH skills here and manage to hop or jump certain sections, avoiding those nasty rocks and roots. I will not be able to get reckless with my line choice because the hardtail will just not cope with it like the trail bike does. It will be key to look for smooth, fast lines, and in some cases I will have to avoid roots and rocks. Generally, a hardtail will not have as much traction under braking. I will have to concentrate on getting my weight as low as I can and focus on looking for clean points in the trail that will provide the most traction.
So the results are in, but before we divulge the times, Mark, what did you actually think, mate, riding my bike down there?
As an experience, it's a hell of a lot of fun because it's so raw and such a cruel mistress, if you like. Because if you make a mistake or like take it for granted, like your grip's gone or you've hit that rock, the back wheel's kicked up off the floor and you've like kind of lost control. So I really enjoyed it, and it was actually a challenge to try and, you know, get the best out of it, but not to the point where it threw me off.
The fact is, like you can see from the video, like Mark was looking blisteringly quick, and to be fair, the results show it. So we did a couple of runs. So on your Bronson, you were only 4 seconds quicker than you were on my hardtail. Now it's a short descent, really short, so that's 10% quicker on this, but you were 20% quicker, so 10 seconds faster than me when we were both on the same bike. So, you know, it's no surprise that you're a lot quicker than me, but it goes to show that there is a heck of a lot of time can be made up on descents, isn't it?
I think that's like a valid point. Is like if you were a cross-country racer at club level, national, international, and someone said, right, you've got to be 10% or 20% fitter, you'd be like, how? Like, you'd be really searching. But yeah, for technical skills, you know, if it's a 5 laps, 6 laps, say it was 6 laps here, that's a minute. So I guess it's one of those where you have to sort of, the risk involved is probably slightly greater. Punches could be a bit of a thing. We had a few near misses with them. So I guess to kind of wrap it up, you can ride one of these bikes really fast in cross-country form with a solid seat post, low front end, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, it wasn't comfortable at times when I was really trying to push the times, and I was a lot more comfortable on my trail bike, but having said that, it was a lot of fun.
You can always ride faster, I think is the moral of the story, isn't it?
Yeah, regardless of what bike you ride, I think there's always concentrate on those key skills, and there's time to be had.
Yeah. If you want to learn a little bit more about how to ride your cross-country hardtail faster, then we have done a video, and if you can get to it by just clicking up there, we'll give you 5 tips that will really make a difference out on the trail.
And another interesting one that we did was weight on a trail bike and how much difference it makes. Obviously you can buy these bikes in aluminium and carbon form, and we kind of put that to the test, so click down here.
And make sure as well, before you go to either of those videos, that you subscribe to GMBN as well.
Yep, that's just click on us.
And also give this video a little thumbs up.